It's Josh and Chantel, and this is Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. It's a replay of today's full show.
It's Wednesday, May 22nd. On today's show, we talk about professional pillow fighting. I got my car detailed, and it's super fancy. Why craft stores are selling fall decor already. Another world record that Josh will never be able to beat. And we pick out jobs for each other that we would be terrible at.
Thanks for listening. Catch the show live weekday mornings from 6 to 10, and enjoy Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel. It is, what day? Wednesday, the 22nd of May.
Good morning.
We've about burned this thing, this May. It's about done.
I know.
It's about June almost.
I know. Summer's already going away so
I know.
fast.
And it's still not even warm enough.
I know.
So let's get to summer, I guess. Hey, it's National Numeracy Day. It's about numbers and equations and maths.
Great.
You love math.
I don't love math.
Give math a big hug.
Math doesn't love me.
Is that right?
Yeah. That's right.
Okay. It's Harvey Milk Day today.
Okay.
It is National Boss Babe Day. The boss, babe. It feels
I dare you to say that to your boss today.
Yeah. Hey, what up? You're the boss, babe.
Don't say it like that.
How are you supposed to say boss, babe? Not like that.
Just say normal. You're the boss, babe.
Yeah.
No, don't make it all weird.
Okay. Buy a musical instrument day.
Oh, I saw this yesterday. I actually did some prep work.
Did you?
Because I looked at the day as yesterday because I was like, I'm going to prepare and I'm going to do something fun. I didn't.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm not sure what Bitcoin Pizza Day is, but it's today. It's Sherlock Holmes Day and National Solitaire Day.
I'll be your Watson.
Okay, elementary.
If you be my Sherlock Holmes.
Elementary, my dear Watson. It is World Goth Day.
Oh, we should have dressed up.
As goth?
Yeah. You have all that black clothing.
Just some shirts.
Yeah.
Okay. It's National Maritime Day, and it is International Day for Biological Diversity.
Oh.
It has a lot to do with the oceans.
I like
and
oceans.
the coral reefs and things. So that's what's happening today.
I should have bought a musical instrument. I should have. We still can.
Yeah,
today
it's
is the day.
Today.
All right, let's go buy a musical instrument. I'll buy a cello. What are you going to buy?
Tambourine?
Oh, no. I changed our minds.
You did for both of us?
Yep.
Well, thanks for doing that. Wake Up Classy 97. It's Josh and Chantel.
When was the last time you mailed a letter?
Boy, it's been a while. I don't know.
Yeah. We don't pay our bills through the mail. We pay them all online.
We don't pay our bills.
Well, I do.
No, I know.
I just pay them online.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last time I mailed a letter was probably some Christmas cards in December.
Yes, that's probably right. But did we take them to the post office and have them?
Yeah, I did.
No, I know. But did we hand them to the peeps, or did you do stamps and put it in?
Stamps and put it in.
The outgoing mail thing.
Yes.
I see.
Would you be more inclined to mail a letter if you knew that there were scent-flavored stamps?
No. I don't smell the mail.
Gross. France has scratch and sniff postage stamps.
Really?
Yes. It smells like a baguette.
Like fresh baked bread?
Yeah. A baguette. The
fresh baked bread
apparently has microcapsules
of fresh baked bread
that provide the scent. Yes.
Microcapsules of fresh baked bread?
But you have to say it microcapsules.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Because it's funner that way.
It is a little more French if you say it like that.
I feel like
baguette capsule.
By the time the mail, if I'm gonna mail you a letter, and I put my scratch and sniff baguette flavored stamp on there, I put it in the post office. It touches all the other mail. It touches.
It goes
the walls.
through all the conveyor machines.
Yeah, it touches hands. It touches the mail truck. It touches. I mean,
This is why I don't smell the mail.
by the time you get that letter, it's not going to smell like a baguette anymore.
Mm-mm. It's going to smell like mail.
It's going to smell like dirty postage.
Maybe it's for the person sending it and less for the person receiving it.
Okay, that's the point of that.
You get to smell fresh baked bread while you're sending your mail.
Just buy some fresh baked bread. Right?
Yes. I agree with you.
Sorry, France. This isn't your best idea. The baguette is a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
But your scratch and sniff stamp? No. Pass.
It's for the birds.
What?
It's Josh and Chantel on Classy 97.
There was a man who woke up one day and he said, I want to see what would happen if I did this.
What was it?
What he wanted to do was order a triple cheeseburger from McDonald's with everything removed, even the meat and the bun.
So he just wanted the cheese.
He ordered it from a delivery service. He ordered a triple cheeseburger, but he said no ketchup, no mustard, no pickle, no onions, no cheese, no bun, and no meat.
So just nothing. He wanted to order nothing and see what he would get.
When the driver got to the restaurant, the delivery driver got to the restaurant, he texted Greg. Greg is his name.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, cheeseburger with everything removed, including the bun and meat. You're going to get an empty box. Are you okay with that? And Greg said, yep, perfect. That's what I ordered. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. The order was still wrong.
No way.
When Greg opened the bag, which was sealed for freshness,
Yes.
there was just an empty box in there, but it was a box for a deluxe McCrispy. Greg said, I ordered a triple cheeseburger, not a crispy McCrispy. He paid. Guess how much he paid for his wrong box?
With the delivery fee, it's $6 or $7.
$20.
No way.
He said the triple cheeseburger was $5.39, even with everything removed.
That makes no sense.
There was a $3 service fee, 42 cents in tax, and he tipped the driver $11.
Wow. I have nothing better to do with my day than order a bag of nothing.
Right.
And they still got it wrong.
And they still got it wrong.
That I think is hilarious, that it was still not the right box. He wanted that McCrispy.
Well, and here's the thing. It's just a box.
It would have been funny if there was like 2 bag fries in there. Like, I don't know how that got in there.
Weird.
Those come with every order. Like always a couple of stray fries.
I wonder if he got napkins.
That would have been funny.
It doesn't mention napkins.
Just the box and some napkins and 2 fries. It's perfect.
Here's your napkins for your nothing burger.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it's called.
The nothing burger?
Mm-hmm. That's a term that's used in when like people make a big deal out of nothing. Oh, this is a nothing burger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good. I like that.
Stop making a nothing burger out of a molehill. What?
Uh-huh. This is a kind of a cool story. Back in 1984, an Italian immigrant named Maria Polsone, she posed for a sculpture that was sponsored by her employer in New York, which was Cozen and Sons Trailers.
Okay.
Or excuse me, Tailors. It's totally different. She sat still with her body covered in plaster and only a pair of straws in her nose allowing her to breathe.
Oh,
That's
gross.
how you get, immortalized as a statue.
How long did she have to sit there doing that?
A while, because this was the 80s, and so I'm sure the plaster was not the technology they have in plaster today, so it probably took a long time to dry.
Gross.
Yeah, and so what's really interesting is the pose, right? So this is a tailor's, like a suit tailor. They had her; she's fully clothed in her dress, hemming. So she's got like a needle in her hand. So she's sitting with like a piece of clothing in her left, the needle up here in her right, pulling the thread taut.
Okay.
That's the pose.
Okay.
It's this 51-inch statue because she's seated, so it's a little over 4 feet tall. It was on display in the lobby for years for customers to enjoy. They were like, wow, look at this. This is Maria. Well, somewhere along the way, the sculpture vanished, and
Oh,
Maria,
no.
who is now 95 years old, believed it had been destroyed. She's like, that thing, I'm sure it's in the landfill somewhere. Well, her granddaughter, Jennifer, said, I'm going to try and track this thing down, or at least learn what happened to it. She found it, discovered the statue of her grandmother was for sale at an antiques warehouse in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I know. So she bought the piece of art. She donated it to the Italian-American Museum, where Maria and her family attended the unveiling. Maria said, that's a piece of me, and it's a big honor for all Italians, all of Italy. For me, I feel like a princess. I'm lucky. This is a very big moment.
Oh.
So the statue is back, and she is 95, and she got to see the statue again.
One last time.
Here's the statue as soon as all of this goes away. So you can see the statue here, and here she
Look
is.
at that, Maria.
Sitting next
you had
to it.
Sit
I know.
For that with plaster all around
at her.
you. 2 straws in your nose to breathe.
Yeah, just to be able to be they didn't even like bronze it. It's literally just looks like clay.
Yeah.
It's just Clay Maria.
She's 95.
Mm-hmm.
She does not look 95.
I know. Good for you,
Maria.
Maria.
It's that plaster.
It is. Yeah.
Age-defying plaster.
That's right. You've heard of mud baths? Try being made into a statue. That's your good news.
That's cool.
To get you going on Classy 97. Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel. Yesterday, I saw something, and I had to share it with you because I didn't know this was a real thing, and it is beyond real. PFC, Pillow Fight Championship.
It's not as exciting as you're making it
Listen.
sound.
It's really exciting.
These pillows, two dudes in a rink.
Yeah.
In a ring.
In a ring.
Not
yeah.
a rink.
In a battle dome.
The pillows they have handholds on them.
Yes.
So they're able to grip it easier.
Right.
And just smack each other like
yeah,
mad.
They have a fancy pillow. It's called the combat pillow. and there are specific rules. So here are the rules. Do swing the pillow at full force. Yeah. Do dodge and avoid strikes to the head. Do incorporate.
Avoid strikes to the head?
Yeah, you want to dodge and avoid strikes to the head.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to incorporate sportsmanship into the fight. You want to perform special moves. I don't know what those are.
No.
I saw some roundy house looking things.
I did see that too.
Only strike with the pillow and hold all straps with one hand.
Oh.
So you can't two-hand.
I feel like the video I saw, they were holding two hands.
Well, one guy went over the head with 2 hands, and they told him you can only use one.
Oh.
They whistled at him.
Okay, I didn't
Here
see
are
that.
the don'ts.
Okay.
Don't hit the opponent with any part of your body, only the pillow. Don't drop your pillow. Don't grab your opponent or their pillow.
Oh.
No pushing or charging the opponent, and no two-handed overhead strikes.
Oh.
And that
Okay.
guy was trying to do that.
I feel like, Josh, we could absolutely have our own pillow fight championship.
I think we could. We just need to get our battle pillows, combat pillows.
Yeah?
And then it's all points-based. So a strike to the head is 1 point.
Okay.
A 360 strike to the head is
Ooh.
3 points.
It's like a roundhouse pillow
Right.
hit.
A knockdown is 5 points, and a leg strike unbalanced is 1 point.
What's a leg strike?
Like if
unbalanced?
you hit somebody in the leg and
And
go
they-
wobbly, you get a point.
Oh, man.
If the fighter breaks the pillow, not the handles, but if you break the pillow and poof happens, 3 points.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then whoever gets the most points at the end of the battle, however many rounds are determined, wins.
I think we can do this. You and I.
You think?
Yeah. Pillow fight to the death.
No. Pillow fight to the nap.
To the nap?
Yes. Because that's how it should end.
I kind of
is
want to
with
have a
nap.
pillow fight.
I kind of want to figure out how much do you think these combat pillows cost?
I don't know. Look it up because we're going to do this.
$80.
$80?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
for the official
We don't need the
pillow
official.
fight champion.
How much is the unofficial?
No, I don't know. I'll
Okay.
have to look.
All I'm going to do is sew a strap onto
There's 4 handles.
4.
Yes.
Where?
Well, there's 3
Two.
across one end and 1 on the side, I guess.
What?
Yeah.
Why do you need 3 across one end?
I don't know. For different angled strikes. I don't
Nah.
understand the whole deal.
I
I've
don't either.
never swung a combat pillow.
I haven't either,
but
but
I was blown away anyway to find out that Pillow Fight Championships was a real thing. And you can register to be an actual fighter on their website.
I don't want to do that. I just want to fight you.
What?
I don't want to fight other people. I just want to fight you.
Oh, I see. Bring it on. Pillow Fight Championships. That guy did a cartwheel and then tried to strike.
A special move.
Special move. That is a special move.
I want a special move.
What's your special move?
You're not going to know until I do it.
You're not going to know until you do it, and you're going to go, that was my special move.
You're right.
Wake up, Classy 97. It's Josh and Chantel.
Have you heard of the TikTok 100 envelope challenge?
No, you sound like you've been sneezing.
I have been sneezing.
I know. No, I have not. What's the 100 envelope challenge?
I'll tell you. This is it's a viral money saving method. So it's gone viral, but it's a money saving method where you take 100 envelopes and you label each one 1 to 100.
Okay.
Already you're out of money. 100 envelopes.
Now I'm broke.
Now,
I have seen this. So one has $1 in it, one has $5.
So the idea is that you label them
$2,
1 to 100, and then you pick a random envelope on any day, and then you say, "Oh, I picked number 32," and then you put $32 in that envelope.
Right.
At the end of the challenge, if you fill up all your 100 envelopes, you're going to wind up with $5,050.
Is that how much it adds up to?
Yes.
Okay.
Somebody did the math. I didn't do the math.
All
Somebody
right.
else did the math. So a lot of people are like, this is a great idea. A lot of people are like, I never have cash. So this is going to be a lot of trips to the ATM.
True.
And a lot of people are saying that it's a good idea for money saving.
Okay. So you've got 2 sides to this thing. People that are saying this will work. People are saying this is not going to work. Could you do the same thing with just a random number and then throw that into a savings or something?
That's what a lot of people are like. Why do you need envelopes to do this?
Why do we have to do this with tangible?
Especially if you don't ever carry cash, which
Right.
you and I never have cash.
Certainly not upwards of $20.
Well, and then, a lot of people are like, if you're going to fill up these envelopes with cash and you're going to have that much cash sitting in your house,
Right.
What if you misplace an envelope? What if you get burglarized?
Ooh, or a fire or something.
Or that.
Right.
Then you're going to have 100 envelopes full of cash.
What if I do it in little jars full of coins and I do it in the backyard?
And bury it.
That's it.
That's a good idea.
And then you can get a metal detector and dig it up.
Metal detecting. That sounds fun.
I know. $5,500, huh? Is what you'd save?
5,050.
Oh, 5,050.
5050.
50.
Yep, you get it.
Not 5,500.
People are saying, "Ooh, this sounds like a fun game. It'll be easier for me to save my money if it's a game. If it feels like a game."
You draw out that 100 envelope, and then you draw out that 99 envelope, and then you draw out that 98 envelope, and then you're like, well, this wasn't very much fun. Now I'm out $300.
And if you have to go to the ATM to get all this cash like we do, $99 is not going to be easy to retrieve from the ATM.
True. That is correct. You're not going to be able to say, "Oh, I need $64 today."
Exactly.
Right.
So then you're going to have to go to the store and break your 20s and
it's a whole thing.
It sounds too complicated.
Right.
I'm not going to save any money doing this.
No, there's got to be a better way. Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel. Yesterday, I was driving home with Emery, and she decided she wanted to help me drive because you weren't there.
Because I wasn't around.
So I needed
a special
car helper buddy. Yeah.
Aw.
And so she was letting me know when the lights turned green. She said that you told her to quit saying go.
Yeah, I did.
And so instead she says, it's green. which is the same thing. And I went, I know.
Because when I ride with her, she's so afraid of getting honked at. Like, she doesn't want people to honk at us. Yes, this is what she told me. She goes, I don't want people to honk at us.
Okay.
So when I drive with her, I mean, if I look down for a second, she goes, it's green.
I know.
Well, she'll say, go.
Yeah, go.
And then I'm like,
oh.
wow. So I said, you got to stop doing that, because whoever you're with, if you do that, they're going to just like not pay attention and just gun it. And
so
she goes, I just don't want to be
green.
honked at.
And I went, okay, I got it. Things are under control. All right. So then she felt like I might have been following behind a car too close.
You do that. She's not wrong.
No, the car was traveling at a slower speed than we were.
That doesn't mean you should follow them too closely.
And I was approaching the car. I wasn't following too close. I was approaching the car that was going slower. And she goes, brake, brake. And I went, no, what is happening right now? And what she wanted to say was, don't rear end that guy. But she didn't know what the right rec term was. And she's heard of T-boning somebody, and she's heard of rear ending, but she couldn't remember it. And she knew what tailgating was. So she told me, don't tailbone that guy. And I said, I don't think that's the thing. I don't think it's called tailboning somebody. That's different. So we had a quick conversation about the different kinds of wrecks you can get in while we were waiting patiently behind the slow driver at a respectful distance.
Don't tailbone that person in front of you.
Don't tailbone that guy. Don't do it.
I'm happy that you had a special car helper buddy when I wasn't there to assist.
Yeah, I was not.
There are two of us.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't need one of you.
You do.
But I've got two.
You do. You need us. You need us both. You're so lucky to have us.
Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel. So the U.S. News and World Report put out last year a list of the best cities to live in the United States. And the number one spot went to Boise, Idaho.
No way.
Yes. That was number one last year. It's number two this year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, here's what it says about Boise. It says Idaho's capital sits squarely on the boundary of urban and rural, civilized and wild, refined and raw. Yes, there are wilder places. Yes, there are more urban places, but Boise's a good place to live if you enjoy easy access to both.
I would agree with that.
They also say it's a recreationalist's paradise. If you value the outdoors and time spent among rivers, mountains, canyons, deserts, and lakes, all the activities encapsulated therein, it's worth a serious look.
I agree. I love Boise. I do. And I agree that it's like you can have the city to this side.
Right.
And you can have
mountains and outdoor and everything else right there at your fingertips too, which is cool. So number one this year.
Tell me what state it's in.
Florida. Yeah.
Florida. Tampa Bay.
No.
Miami.
Naples.
Naples,
I
never even knew that was a town.
It is it's on the Florida's Gulf Coast.
Oh, of course.
And it scored high marks for the value residents get for their money for ample job opportunities. It also did well in quality of life and desirability.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Number 3 was Colorado Springs, Colorado. Greenville, South Carolina was number 4. And Charlotte, North Carolina was number 5.
Well, there you go.
So if you're looking to move somewhere, those are the top 5.
Well, then take Idaho off the list.
Best cities to live in.
We don't want people to know.
Look, you can't find housing for, for less than an arm and a leg anymore. So it's okay.
Push everybody to Florida.
Yeah, go to Naples, Florida.
That's the best place to live. Go live there.
See you. Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel. Big day for you yesterday.
It was a big day.
Yesterday morning, and we didn't talk about it yesterday because you kind of want to see how everything was going to turn out. You got your car detailed. First time you've ever had a car detail. Is that correct?
Yeah, since my car was new.
Yeah.
But listen, My youngest child is 14, almost 15.
Right.
So I'm done with little kids.
Right.
My pets don't go in my car or shouldn't. Josh, I'm looking at you.
I'm not a pet.
Because we did have a pet that went
Yeah.
in my car.
Right.
And then you were giving me such grief not too long ago for having some French fries that had fallen in between my seat and my console.
Yeah, because I looked down in there and there was a lot more than just the pen I had dropped. There was a lot of texture in there. Did you look down in there?
Yeah.
Is it spotless in there?
So good.
That's cool.
It's so good.
And so now you've had your car back for, less than 24 hours, and you haven't spent a lot of time in there, you said. But do you feel pretty fancy?
Yeah, I feel so fancy. I'm like, look on my clean car. No one can see inside, but it's so clean.
That's great.
He did bring it back yesterday, and because he had washed the seats, they were still wet. And so when I sat down and I had to run to the store before going to my other job, got up from the seat, walked into the store, and I was like, why is my bottom wet?
You had a little damp. Okay.
Yeah.
From what was left in the seat.
But
Is it all good now, though?
Yeah, I couldn't even be mad because it was so clean.
Nice.
I feel so fancy.
What's the first thing you're going to spill in there?
Nothing. No one's allowed in there at all. I did bring home. I did bring home. I was late home last night because I had an event that I had to work at my other job. But I did bring you and Emery home some desserts. And I was like, oh, where am I going to put this? I'm not going to spill these. Can you imagine? I get a car detail and then I spill
dessert everywhere.
So stuffed him in my car holder, my cup holder, stuffed him in there. And I drove very carefully, like I was driving my 90-year-old grandma
with the church clothes on, holding a really full pot of chili. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm excited for you. It's kind of a big deal. It's like having a new car.
It is,
in a way. Does it smell nice?
It does.
Good.
I know. Brand new car. Go me.
Well,
it was a gift to myself.
That I paid for. Anyway, go ahead. I physically hit the button to pay for it.
Okay.
It's the same bank account. It's shared finances, but I pushed the button. So technically I paid for it.
You paid for it, but I did all the work to get it there.
It's
I made
true.
the arrangements.
You did book the appointment. Yep. And then said, pay the man. I said, okay. Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel.
I have a bone to pick with a local store. I'm not going to mention it by name. It's not even a local store. It's all over the world.
It's a national chain.
It is
it's a big
national
box.
Yeah. They have fall decorations up already. And I'm not pleased.
I bet I could guess which store you're talking about.
I bet you could.
And I think they do it because they want all of the influencers to make all of this stuff so that they can talk about where they got their supplies and whatever. This store also has an interesting rollout pricing thing where they'll roll out fall right now at full price.
I don't like it.
But then as fall actually approaches, everything's like 70% off. So why would you want to buy it right now?
Right. And if you're going to put it at 70% off later, just do it 70% off now.
Exactly. See, that's what's interesting as well, is they've got huge markup on it right now. And I'm wondering, I don't know the business model. I don't understand if it's like, let's stock the shelves with the stuff now, get it on display, get people excited about fall.
I don't want to be excited about fall.
They're 2 seasons ahead. But they're going to do that. It'll be 4th of July and they'll have Christmas stuff out.
They had on one aisle, 4th of July, next aisle, fall.
Yeah.
Let me enjoy spring for just a hot minute.
I know.
And then let me enjoy summer.
Yeah.
And then I'll go think about fall.
But I'm telling you, 4th of July will move out and go on clearance, and Christmas will move in.
Yeah, I don't.
It's strange. I don't understand it.
I do. I understand it. You just said it. It's because the influencers, because they've got to get the prep time in to get all their crafts made so they can showcase to the world. Look what I made. Look at my cute fall wreath. No, I'm swimming because it's summertime.
No.
Let me enjoy my season when it's here. I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. May, and we're already thinking about fall.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here.
What are you going to be for Halloween? What's your favorite Halloween candy?
Nope.
Have you ever had a razor blade in an apple?
No.
Like, these are the conversations you want to talk about. What's the best side to go with your turkey?
My tulips are still alive and well. I'm not thinking about them dying already. Stop it.
When did they do leaf pickup?
Now I'm grumpy. I just want some warm weather.
I know. Is it going to be warm ever?
Never. Never, ever, ever.
Wake up, Classy 97. It's Josh and Chantel. Hi.
Listen to this. This is cool. Many families are struggling with rising monthly costs. Like inflation is a thing. It's a legit thing.
Sure.
So there's lots of families that are struggling because they have children in diapers. And so it's hard to purchase diapers. Diapers are expensive. The National Diaper Bank Network. Did you even know that was a thing?
There's a diaper bank?
There's a National Diaper Bank Network.
What do they do?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know exactly what they do, but they estimate that 22% of families receiving diapers in Tennessee are working and still unable to afford an adequate supply of diapers.
Man.
So Tennessee came up with this idea that they are going to, it's their part of their Medicaid program. They're going to cover 100 diapers a month for newborn infants and 1-year-olds.
This is where at?
In Tennessee.
That's cool. So they're going to provide some diapers.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
I think that's very cool. You still have to, obviously, apply for the program.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the requirements are, but they're ready to help provide diapers to those who need it. They also have a diaper bank, which people can donate. We probably have something like that here.
So that's what I was trying to figure out.
Diapers for years, 10 years. So
right.
I'm sure we have one here. We have to.
Well, so the National Diaper Bank Network, they provide basic necessities required to build strong foundations for all children, families, and individuals so they can thrive to reach their full potential. They work in partnership with their network of diaper banks, allied programs, donor sponsors, and elected officials to end diaper need and poverty in the United States. So this is really kind of a big deal.
It's cool.
And they do that so people can donate. You can send over some money or whatever, and then they can help distribute diapers, as you just said. So in Idaho, I'm just pulling up the information for Idaho. Total population under the age of 3 is over 65,000 people. Which is pretty incredible. And 14% of children under age 18 are infants and toddlers. And that's where, if you have a poverty line, 28% live in families earning 100 to 200% of that poverty line. So there's a need for sure.
There is. And Tennessee is stepping up and saying, hey, we're here to help.
Yeah.
And I think that is cool.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see how the diaper bank is happening in Idaho because I don't know anything about it.
I don't either, but
that's pretty cool. Thanks for pointing out that that's a thing.
It is a thing. I know, a diaper bank. It's pretty cool.
It is. It's making it a little easier for people. I like that. It's Josh and Chantel. Now we have a teenage daughter who spends a lot of time on her phone.
Yes.
Scrolling social medias, watching YouTube, stuff like that, talking to her friends.
Yes.
Finland did a study, and they believe that this is to their knowledge, the first study to combine objectively measured smartphone use with validated measures of social media addiction and well-being. And here's what they found. Young girls are spending a lot of time on their phones. Up to or around 6 hours a day.
Holy moly.
That's a lot. This is causing not only a social media addiction, but it's leading to increased stress, loneliness, and fatigue, as well as poorer body image, health, and mood, which I think is true. So what they found is that about 17% of teen girls are likely addicted to social media, and 37% are showing signs of anxiety disorders because of their amount of phone use. So what do? Here's what Finland says.
Yeah, what is Finland doing?
Finland says parents should establish tech-free zones and rules and encourage teens to spend more time on in-person relationships. They say that lawmakers should have tech companies prioritize health and safety for this very vulnerable group.
Yeah.
Because these are very impressionable teenage girls that are taking all of this in and going like, well, what's wrong with me, right? That's the immediate thing that's happening, and those brain synapses are triggering. So that's the solution, is tech-free zones and spending more time on in-person relationships and rules and boundaries when it comes to the amount of screen time and social media access that this group of people has.
I think that could be true for everyone. I think everyone absolutely needs to take a break from phones and have some personal connections. And in-person
is huge
time.
And gets lost all the time. You got to have that in-person ping-ponging, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to have that back and forth with people.
Yep.
We spend a lot of time looking at the scroll. I'm just scrolling instead of doing. Go outside, do something.
I know, it becomes such a habit. You get bored and you pick it up.
Oh, hey, my phone.
And then an hour later you're like, what have I been doing?
Yeah, time went by. Yeah, nothing.
I've been
sitting here doing nothing. Now my neck hurts.
Yeah. And
my posture's all messed up.
Understimulated.
Yeah. Or over sometimes. And you feel like you need a nap. Been scrolling. My brain needs a rest. Yeah. Go get some fresh air. Try it outside.
Some exercise.
Call a friend and have them come over.
People.
Say, hey, come hang out. Let's go for a walk outside.
Yeah.
Let's try that.
Let's ping pong.
Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel. Another world record that I will never be able to achieve.
What is it?
A zoo in Germany.
Okay.
Claims to have the world's oldest sloth.
You don't have the oldest sloth?
I am not the oldest sloth, so I can't get this record. This sloth recently celebrated his 54th birthday.
How old do sloths typically live for?
Well, let me tell you about this. So Jan is a two-toed sloth, was found in the wild in South America in 1970 and believed to be about 6 months old at the time, so it was small. He's been living at the Krefeld Zoo in Germany since 1986 and officially holds the Guinness World Record for the oldest sloth ever. They typically live about 20 years. He's 54.
Wow.
Which is crazy.
What's his name?
Jan. He apparently recently fathered his 22nd child.
Whoa.
So,
buddy.
Yeah, 54. Should have only lived to be 20. 22 kids. This guy. What's up with this guy? He's a world record holder. And I'm not. I don't know what to do about that information.
The sloth is beating you in world records.
I know. This sloth.
You should be ashamed.
I should be. When asked, what's the secret to a long life? The sloth said nothing because they don't talk.
Because he's a sloth.
Yeah. But really, it's all about living life slowly. Very slowly. Classy 97. It's Josh and Chantel.
Let's talk about our brains.
Okay, what's that? It's that mushy thing in my skull.
Yeah. So let's talk about negative self-talk for a minute.
Who does that?
No one I know.
All right.
What you tell yourself changes how you view the world. Mm-hmm. So if you say today's going to be a great day, it tells your brain to look for things that are great.
Yes.
So I watched a video once where a woman said, your brain is constantly looking for evidence of what you tell it. So if you say,
this is true,
you're dumb, then it's going to search relatable instances where you messed up or said silly things. What do they call
that? Self-something prophecy. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Yeah. That's what that's called.
So there's a mental health coach, and he says when he catches himself saying something negative about himself, he says 3 positive things about himself. And the more we think about that something, then your brain is wired to change. And so he gave like some things that you should do to protect your brain and things that you should avoid to protect your brain. So the things that are good for your brain are like a daily meditation.
Yes.
Saying daily affirmations.
Yes.
And eating healthy fats like avocados and fruits like blueberries.
Okay.
Those are all great for your brain.
I had some blueberries this morning.
You did?
In my oatmeal.
That doesn't really count.
It's blueberries. Little tiny dehydrated ones.
But are they?
They're delicious.
Are they real blueberries?
Yeah. That's real fruit.
And you probably had like 3 of them.
I don't know how many there were, but not many. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have like big, full-on blueberries for sure.
Try that.
I don't have that.
Okay.
But I
do.
will.
We do at home.
We have blueberries at home?
Yes.
Cool. What can I put them in?
I like to put them in cottage cheese with honey.
Yeah, I know that about you.
That's delicious.
Yeah.
All right. And then things to avoid to protect your brain. This mental health coach is saying, don't go on your phone as soon as you wake up. You should at least wait 20 minutes.
Yeah, we've talked about that before, too.
Your brain is transitioning between sleep and waking.
Right.
And your brain is really suggestible, meaning that, like, you're reading stressful things, prompting you to be stressed
put you into
beginning
panic
in the morning.
Mode. Yeah, put you in a fight or flight, like right away.
Yeah, and then it also messes with your dopamine.
Yeah, nobody needs that messed with.
I need to do that. Because it's just a habit.
You've got to have that buffer between sleep. You're supposed to put your phone away before you go to bed, like an hour before you go to bed.
Yes.
No screens.
No screens.
Take in some nature every day.
Yes.
You're supposed to get some fresh air and some sunlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Avoid heavily processed foods and avoid negative self-talk. We got to do all of this while also still.
This is all in your head, though.
This
is all your lunch. You got to make a better lunch decision. You got to make a better dinner decision. And you got to not pick up the phone first thing in the morning. And you got to
right
put it away
before you
go to sleep. That's all just decisions. That's not like, and I got to also have a job and I also got to. That stuff's just going to happen anyway. This is all internal and right before bed and right when you wake up. Like you're in control of all of that.
Yeah, and also don't say bad things about yourself.
Yeah. Quit doing that.
I'm just saying that for my own self.
Quit doing that.
I'm trying.
Quit doing that. It's Josh and Chantel.
All right, we have this game called the Hot Seat.
Yes.
It just has questions.
Do you want the hot seat music?
No, it's okay.
Okay. I can make that happen.
No, because it's just going to be it's not going to be like a hot seat. It's just going to be like, just take it easy. I want to ask
kind of a
you,
warm seat.
And then I want to guess what your answer would be, and vice versa.
Okay.
All right. What job would you be absolutely horrible at? So you guess for me, and I guess for you.
It's easier to think about what I would be horrible at.
I think that you would be, not that you'd be horrible at it, just that you would not want to do it at all. Any kind of dishwashing, like a bus boy.
I would be fine at the job.
That's what I would
just be miserable the whole time.
So much.
Yeah. Yeah.
What job do you think you'd be horrible at? You said you had an easier time thinking.
I just was saying it's easier to think of things, not that I had thought of anything. It just felt like I was trying to shift gears to think about okay, what would you not excel at?
And what would they be?
Basketball coach. I don't think you'd be a strong basketball coach. Yeah.
Whatever. I'd rock that. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? I'd be so good. Now I'm sad. I think that I would learn the ins and outs of that game.
Yeah.
And then I would find my own kind of strategy.
I've seen how you get in competitive modes.
Yeah.
And that frightens me.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know that you might be the Bill Belichick of basketball.
What does that mean?
Like just angry all the time, yelling, throwing things.
I probably would. I'm not angry.
Yeah, you would.
Competitive.
No, but you'd be mad because somebody got a point above you, and you'd be so upset.
And I'd use that anger to fuel my team forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd be so good.
How would you be at making sushi?
That'd be fine. Again, I could learn it.
What? I've seen how you handle a frustrating project, and all of that rice has to stick together. And I'm just thinking that maybe it wouldn't go well. I think there'd be a lot of destruction in your kitchen.
Yeah. There'd be some words.
Math teacher. How would you be as a math teacher?
I would be terrible at that. I would be absolutely horrible at math teacher.
At math teacher.
I'd be bad at math teacher.
All right, what else you got for me?
The dishes thing is the only one I would think I could think of.
I would excel at it because I can do detail work, and they would be clean dishes. So I would be okay. I just personally would be miserable the whole time.
I really can't think of another one that you'd be bad at. I really can't, because you're good at a lot of things.
Yeah, so are you.
Thanks.
I just found the handful of things that I know you struggle with.
The one I was thinking of for myself is anything with conflict resolution. So police officers.
Oh, yeah, where you have to
forget about it. Where I have to.
What about prison guard?
No. Never. That's so scary. No, I'd be so bad at it. I would last an hour and then I'd say, I'm done. I quit.
After an hour?
An hour. Probably even 15 minutes. I'd be like, 15? Nope.
I can't do this.
I can't.
I'm done with orientation. I can't.
It's too scary.
Oh, fun.
So I would be bad at math teacher, police officer, sushi maker. Just those three. What was the other one you said?
It doesn't matter. Professional bodybuilder. Could you do that job?
No, I don't want to. I could. I just don't want to.
Would you rather this or that?
Would you rather never be able to close your eyes?
Oh, no. They'd be dry out.
Or I'm trying it.
Yeah,
oh, I failed already.
You're gonna need me to put in eye drops
constantly,
all the time. And you know you're not so good at eye drops.
Not so good at eye drops.
Okay, or
never be able to close your mouth. I'm going with mouth because
no, I'm not going with mouth.
I am.
No, I'm going with eyes because
Are you
I can.
Really?
Yes. Because I can wear sunglasses, I can put in eye drops, I can wear goggles. There's several different things I can do with my eyes. If I am riding my motorcycle and my mouth is just agape open.
You could wear a mask.
No.
You could a scarf.
Bugs are going to fly in there.
Not if you have a scarf.
No. Plus, awful. Can't chew?
No, you can't chew.
No. I'm keeping my eyes open.
You can chew.
Nope, that closes your mouth.
And
You're
just chew.
If your teeth meet, your mouth is closed.
See, I think that's if your lips close. If your lips touch, then your mouth is closed. I don't think if your teeth.
Hold on. Move your microphone to the side a little bit.
Okay.
I should film this.
Okay.
Hold on. Hang on.
What am I supposed to do while I'm hanging
video.
on?
You're fine.
Okay.
Say Coca-Cola without touching your lips.
Coca-Cola. I did it.
Now say it normal.
Coca-Cola.
Oh, they don't touch. So there's that.
Okay. Let's go back to my original argument. If your teeth close, if your teeth meet, your top and bottom teeth, I don't think that counts as your mouth being closed. I think if your lips meet, that's your mouth being closed. This is not mouth closed.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yeah. Yeah, huh?
This is.
No. I'm going with eyeballs. You're not changing my mind.
I'm going with mouth.
Great. That's how you sleep most of the time anyway. Start hiding candy in there. You wake up and go, what is this?
Candy?
Yeah.
Delicious.
Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel. You're better today than yesterday daily challenge as we get ready to wrap up here on your Wednesday. This one you're going to have to do in the morning. Unless you're listening and you're laying in bed right now.
Okay.
You're going to have to do this one in the morning.
Lucky. If you're listening, laying in bed. Oh, you're so lucky.
I know. Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah.
Like just lounging around like. Yeah, I know.
Lucky.
I know. Hydrate in the morning by drinking 12 ounces of water right after you wake up.
Right after you wake up?
Yeah, wake up, hit that 12 ounces of water.
I actually have heard that that's like very beneficial.
It is, yeah, because what it does is it balances out your lymphatic system after a night's sleep, and you'll have more energy and you'll feel more alert.
I'm always thinking about my lymphatic system.
Well, I know you are. You just the other day, you were like, what am I going to do about it? And I said,
Here's it.
I don't know. But then I found out just now, it really balances out after a night's sleep if you drink 12 ounces of water right after you wake up.
Okay, so that's like a cup and a half. If 8 ounces is a cup,
Yeah.
that's not too terrible.
It's not a lot.
That's not terrible.
No, it's not a lot. 12 ounces is like a can of soda. It's that much.
Okay.
But drink water, not a can of soda.
Right.
12 ounces of water right after you wake up. Like a bottle of water.
Does it have to be cold? Does it have to
That's
be
up to you.
lukewarm?
It doesn't
It doesn't
say.
matter?
It's just important that you drink the water.
Okay.
So do that. That's your better today than yesterday daily challenge. Again, if you need to do that tomorrow morning, do it then. That's fine. You got 24 hours to check this one off your list. So then you can wake up more refreshed and ready to attack the Thursday.
Okay, I should have done that this morning because I don't feel refreshed.
Go drink 12 ounces of water right now.
Right now?
See what happens.
Okay.
I bet your body's like, hey, thank you.
Hey, buddy. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Hey,
Thanks
you
for
did a
refreshing
thing.
me.
I'm made of a lot of this, but I need more.
I need more and more.
So there you go. That's your better today than yesterday daily challenge. Have a good rest of your Wednesday. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, Thursday. Hooray.
See ya.
Okay, bye. Thanks for listening to Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. If you enjoy the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Wake Up Classy 97 is hosted by Josh and Chantel Tyler and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.